What's going on, y'all? It's Thursday. Time for a Throwback Thursday exclusive. Once again, it's your boy. Y'all remember reliable adults? Like adults that you could rely on to actually be good adults and good parents? Yeah, I remember them. Ain't too many of them left. I have been seeing and even hearing about some disgusting shit. Now, yesterday was for the young people. This is for some of y'all that are the parents of these young people that need to actually be told about your processes or what you're thinking and what you're doing. And some of y'all that just need y'all ass whooped for real. Let's talk about this real quick. I'm gonna give you an example that I've actually seen and dealt with that bothers me. One of them was you have young person or young people that wake up in the morning, they do what they got to do, they're running around trying to get everything together, eat a little something, wash face, brush teeth, get out the door because they got to get to school, right? They're little people, 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere in that range, between 7 and 12, 7, 13, right? And people end up wondering why these young kids got attitudes, don't want to do shit, feeling entitled and all that other shit. If you're an adult and that baby or them little people went out the door to go to school, they leave, go to school, get good grades, have fun, learn a little something, come back home to you yelling about the house not being clean, and your ass, you motherfucker, been there 8 hours alone. Nigga, did you look for a job? Did you clean anything? You didn't do shit, but you want to yell at them babies about the house not being straightened up before they left. Are you out your fucking mind? It is your damn job to clean that house. It is your job to have a freaking job, to be working. It is your responsibility to be able to maintain that household with or without support. Because those children need to be focusing on what? School. Nothing else. If you can't be relied on to do what a parent does, what an adult does, that's your fault if you got children that don't listen to you. It's your fault if you got children that feel entitled. And it's your fault if your child leaves home and burns bridges when they leave home because they don't want to have shit to do with you no more. Because you didn't do the shit an adult's supposed to do. Now, here's what the other problem with that is. The other side of that coin is, what if your children, being sweet and respectful, end up going to somebody else's house where the parents work, where the parents are supporting the household, where if they're not there, one of the parents, if they're at home or get home early, clean, cooks a meal, shit like that. Then it's your fault when your child looks at you and basically comes to the conclusion, you ain't shit. When they come to that conclusion, don't be mad at them because that shit is true. If you're not taking care of your responsibilities around the household, if you're not a support to the household, guess what? Your children being disrespectful or not giving a damn is your fault. And then they'll be saying the shit that I'm saying right now. Do you remember responsible adults? My parents were responsible. I love my parents. Big shout out to my mom and my dad for just doing what they had to do, regardless of what they may have felt or what was going on in their life at the time. My shout's out for right now for all the responsible adults out there that even when that baby is not yours, you still take it upon yourself to ask that child, baby, what's wrong? Because that is the first step to solving any major problem out there. And if you really want your children to communicate, you can't be afraid to make the first step or take the first step. You should be asking what's wrong if you see or feel or seem like something's up. And let them know that it's always cool to come and talk to you every day. So my hat's off for all those who actually already do that. Because I ain't got to remember you. I will remember you. I ain't got to think back to who it was because I'll mention you. Reliable adults, man. It ain't that damn hard. If you want your children to be respectable pillars of the community later on in life, you need to be one right now. Real talk. Throwback Thursday. Holla at your boy.